Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the next video. As you saw in the last one, we had some issues with our ignition control panel, particularly with the key switch. Damn thing decided to go poof into a cloud of smoke and stop working. So today we're going to go ahead and get the new switches installed and the panel made. Spent some time drawing this up in Inventor, so I just took the original file and edited basically this half of it to allow for the kill switch and the toggle switch for run and off. Fairly simple. The toggle switch is just a hole which is just the right diameter where it should fit snugly, and the kill switch, because it needs to be supported on the back because it's a button. Basically, I'm going to pop the top of the button off. It's going to slide into here, and it's going to press down into this gap, and then you can like take a screwdriver or something like that and slide it this way so that it sits beneath these two tabs in there, and then press the button on from the front, and that will be the kill switch. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all loaded up onto the my 3D printer and get it printing. Alrighty, so we got the new panel cover all printed out. A little bit rough on the front side from all the glue and shit, but give her a good cleanup, and yeah, it came out fairly well. So that'll allow me to put in the on switch for the basically run, and then give me my momentary switch for kill. Alrighty, so we got our kill switch here. So it's just a little low amp momentary off, or momentary on rather, button, and then this will be our run switch. So just gonna flip that. Yeah. Alrighty, I got all of the switches installed into the new board here. So we got our push button start, our run switch, and our kill switch here. So this right here will give us control of auxiliary power from the battery to anything else. This, I'm probably going to actually run this through a solenoid, just because I don't know what this thing is rated for, and I don't really want to fry it. So I'll get a solenoid ordered, and it'll be here probably in a while, sometime during the summer, because it's coming from China and it's going to take forever. But everything's in place, and I mean, this little holder for the button works very well. So basically you have to pop the top off the button, and then it slides this way and then pops out. This just presses into place, and this press fits into place this way, and then it's held in place by the spring pressure of the button. So everything's nice and contained. I just need to run the wires to the back of this and get it all soldered up and ready to go. Got all the switches wired up. We have our kill switch down here which basically is a momentary on between the ground here and this wire, which is going to go to the kill switch tab on our CDI. We have this funky looking thing right here for auxiliary power and also the starter solenoid. So basically you have power is going to come in for this black wire right here. And then when this is in the off position, you're not going to have continuity between here and here. But when it's on, you're going to have continuity between here and here. And then this is on the same node as this goes into this part of the push button. And then that controls the circuit between here and here. So when this is in the on position, like that, and this button is pressed, you're going to have power from the battery going to here, which then runs to the positive on the starter solenoid, which is then going to send power to the starter motor. These 4 tapped 420 or 424 holes right here, where these screws thread through. The eyelets go through the screws on the inside, and then the eyelets go onto the screw with a nut on the end on the outside. This way it's nice and modular. I don't have any wires running through here, and if anything breaks, I don't have to worry about cutting those and re-splicing them. It's nice and simple. The ground wire runs through this little hole right here, and then comes out. I'm going to solder an eyelet on there. That's the only part that I have to cut off if I ever need to service anything in here. But the eyelet comes out and hooks straight into the bolts that bolt this into the frame. Alrighty, so we got the lid all on. It cracked, unfortunately, a little bit up here. I guess it expanded a little bit too much during the printing process, but it's all good. So yeah, basically click that for run, turn it on. Pressing on that right there will start the engine, and if you need to kill the engine, you can press this button here. So let's go hook it up to the cart. I got the everything all wired back up and installed here on the go-kart. So we got the tach is working now, and we've got the ignition system working. So this thing I can show you real quick. It's gonna start. So if I go here, press the button. As you can see, the tach is reading our idle, which is weirdly high. It shouldn't be around 3,000, 4,000, but what it is. You can see the tach works. If I go ahead and get revs. But yeah, the switch also works pretty well. So if I want the tach to shut off completely, I just flip that switch and it's off. Yeah, so it's working as anticipated.